paediatric emergency consultant.
Braithwaite, and I work as a paediatric transport nurse.
My name is Dawn Benson and I'm an academic researcher at Northumbria University.
My name is Ian Barrington and I'm the manager of the Children's Hospital of Bristol.
My name is Claire Edmonds and I'm one of the consultant paediatricians in Bath.
My name is Cynthia van der Stuyden and I'm a neonatologist in the Sophia Children's Hospital in Rotterdam in the Netherlands.
My name is Derek Wheeler and I'm the medical director of the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and I'm also the Associate Patient Safety Officer.
My name is Bill Neely and I'm the international editor for ITV News. I'm a journalist, a reporter.
My job role involves being a staff specialist in a dedicated tertiary paediatric emergency department in New Zealand.
My job role involves organising and carrying out transports of children around Yorkshire and Humber region.
Taking care of critically ill children and babies.
Writing up a PhD project which has been looking at what parents feel, the reasons that parents pursue claims for clinical negligence claims against maternity services in particular.
To make sure that we deliver safe care within the resources available at the Children's Hospital of Bristol.
Well, I'm a general paediatrician, but also I'm head of governance in the paediatric department.
I cover international news, so I'm a foreign correspondent at the minute based in London. Sometimes I'm a war correspondent in that I go and cover wars. I cover natural disasters, I cover elections, I cover big stories wherever they happen to be.
My expectations for today's conference are just to soak up some fantastic advice and experience from experts around the world.
I have a high interest in quality and safety, and I'm looking for some interesting thoughts and ideas to discuss with my colleagues back home.
My expectations were to try and consolidate some of the stuff that we've been doing. We've recently started doing the paediatric tree talk, and there was some talk about that today from one of the speakers that was quite useful. Also, I just wanted to make sure that we were on track really with the safety stuff that we're doing.
Overseeing a lot of the safety initiatives in the hospital. So my primary initiative is our goal over the course of the next 5 years is to eliminate all serious harm in patients who are hospitalized, and that includes things like central line infections, ventilator-associated pneumonias, serious safety events, and medication errors. And so I oversee a lot of that work.
I think to be inspired. I've looked at the online material and had that had a big impact on some of the initial way that I was looking at collecting my data, things I hadn't considered, and I'm looking for a little more of that inspiration and perhaps reaffirming some of the ideas that have already come from my data.
I'm very interested in risk and the management of risk, and I've enjoyed today so far. Some of the things that I've taken from it have been about greater standardisation, about some of the techniques for assessing risk and managing risk. I'm going to be taking a few thoughts back for us to discuss it in Bristol.
The key message in my presentation is going to be that just looking at trigger tools is not enough to detect all adverse events. You need physicians and nurses to be engaged in detecting what harm you are causing to your patients.
So the key messages for my speech today, so I talked about a concept called situation awareness. And so situation awareness is a term that's really borrowed from the cognitive psychology literature, human factors engineering, and it's primarily used in aviation. And so it is the concept really of knowing what is going on around you and being able to project and synthesize that information to predict the future. And so we've adapted that concept to the healthcare setting in order to predict which patients are going to get sicker and hopefully intervene earlier and improve their outcomes.
I'm talking about risk. I'm talking about how you can limit risk, and sometimes the fact that you simply can't limit risk. No matter how much experience you have, no matter how much training you have, sometimes things go wrong.
I'm really looking forward to hearing Nick Priggett speak. right at the end, the Frozen Planet producer, I think that'll be fun too.
All of the whole day.
Particularly interested in the stuff around situational awareness building.
I think I was particularly looking forwards to the lady from the Netherlands.
I very much enjoyed the war correspondent, which I think everyone enjoyed that one. But I've enjoyed hearing some of the experiences from the American hospitals actually, the guy from Cincinnati, the guy from Seattle. I thought they gave a really interesting perspective.